to the Atlas Cross Sport Post-Game Report.
Late December, Lambeau in the snow, and it proved to be too much for the Titans tonight as the Packers strengthened their standing atop the NFC with a 40-14 win. So the Packers hold off a mid-game surge from the Tennessee Titans, and it was all about Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams in this one tonight, teaming up for 3 touchdowns. Adams now leads the NFL with 17 on the season, and the Packers are 1 win away from securing the top seed in the NFC. As we take you now to the players of the game, and no surprise here that Aaron Rodgers tops the list here with an incredible performance once again. 4 touchdowns, 3 of them to Davante Adams, who had 11 receptions for 142 yards as well, and Rashawn Gary 5 tackles and 5 quarterback hurries on Tannehill. Let's now go down to the field with Michelle Tafoya and Davante Adams.
Catherine, thanks. Davante, Michael Jordan used to say when he was in a zone, the basket looked like a big old bucket. What did the football look like to you tonight? You seem to be in a zone.
Yeah, I mean, similar to that, I guess you could say the end zone looked big, the ball, everything. You get in those modes and you start gelling with your quarterback the way that we can. Obviously, last week we didn't really have the performance that we wanted to as an offense, so we had to just kind of put it on us, put the team on our back as much as possible, and just go out there and dominate. I think that it was something that we definitely wanted to come out here and do, and we did it.
You absolutely did it, and Aaron Rodgers is certainly in the MVP conversation. What would you say to people who are still undecided who they're going to vote for?
I mean, it's an easy choice, man. Easy choice. 12 is the guy. I think you go out here, this is a great team we just played. You come out and you have a performance like this in a nice, ugly game at Green Bay. I mean, nobody's more deserving. I think it'll show at the end, but, he definitely got my vote.
Hell, you head to Chicago next week, and you can secure the #1 seed in the bye with a win at Chicago.
Yep.
So what is the mindset? Because like you said, last week didn't go as well as this week.
Yeah, it's just about consistency, man. Just being consistent, going out and executing. And, you put together a full game with the talent that we have. It can happen any given game. So we just got to have that mindset that we're going to be locked in, assignment sound, and go make plays when they're there because, that's what it's about is the execution. The plays are what they are, but it's about the players going out and making those plays.
Well, congratulations on a spectacular night, Davante.
Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you.
All right, congratulations. Back to you, Catherine.
Well, Michelle, the Packers are the one with a win next week over Chicago or a Seattle loss at San Francisco. The Bears, Rams, and Cardinals are vying for the final 2 wildcard spots. Arizona is at L.A., and Washington wins the East with a win at Philly next Sunday night. In the AFC, even with the loss, the Titans would clinch the division with a win or a Colts loss next week, or a wild card with a Baltimore or Miami loss. Miami, Baltimore, and Cleveland would all be in with a win. Indianapolis needs help, and the road to the Super Bowl in the AFC will go through Kansas City. New Year's Day, don't miss The Office coming to Peacock with every episode, extras, and exclusives. And right now, you can catch Jessica Biel in Limetown, based on the #1 podcast. Plus, catch Season 1 of Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist before Season 2 premieres on NBC. You can sign up for all of it at peacocktv.com. Alan Chris will be back to wrap things up from Green Bay, a smiling Aaron Rodgers after this one.
Welcome back to the Atlas Cross Sport Post-Game Report.
Well, if we go to Philadelphia, Washington, very simply, if they win, they're in. They're in the playoffs. They lose the winner of the Dallas Giants game earlier that day. They go in. Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia, just trying to play spoiler, but Hurts had 400 yards of offense today in a loss against Dallas. For Washington, it's in their hands.
And it's really probably in Alex Smith's hands. You've got to think that in this last game, whatever he has, he will bring. Terry McLaurin needs to get back and be healthy as well. Those two are really the 2 key component parts of that football team, along with Chase Young, who's been unbelievable this year.
And, of course, Ron Rivera, what a story that is, of course, battling the cancer, going through all of the sturm and drang that team has been through all year long, and we're going to get to see Ron and a chance for him to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, and this is it, this is the first round of the playoffs, no matter how you want to do it. Whenever it's one and done, to me, that means playoffs, so we'll see what next week.
Happy New Year, partner.
Happy New Year.
I want you to stay positive and test negative. And you too. We'll see you from Philadelphia next Sunday night. Except on the West Coast, up next is your late local news. Our great crew under these conditions, fantastic as always. Fred Videlli, Drew Eshkoff leading the charge. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle Tafoya, Terry McCauley back in the studio, Catherine Tappan. Good night from Green Bay.